All right, Coach, you knew it's going to be a physical game when you're
Yeah.
going up against the Rockets. That third quarter, they really turned it up. It was tough to get anything going offensively in that third.
Yeah, that was the difference in the game. We did a great job building the lead, setting the tone with our physicality on both ends of the floor in the first half. Then third quarter, we come out and we're flat. We're stagnant. They dominated that third quarter, and it really turned the game uphill battle from there.
And when we talked before the game about Jalen Green, he only had 9 points, so he did a good job on him. But just like the rest of the guys, just kind of dominated, especially in the paint.
Yeah, that's what they do. We tried to force those guys to take some outside shots, but they did a good job of just enforcing their will in that third quarter, driving the ball, getting to the rim, rebounding the ball. They're a big physical team, and we have to sustain our physicality for 48 minutes. I thought we did it for 3 quarters, and then once again that third quarter, it just they kind of snatched the life out of us.
And part of that physicality was them really taking away CJ and Trey in that second half. What did you see that they were able to do to make things difficult for those two guys?
They're scrambling defensively. They're in the guys. They're rotating. They're trying to run us off the three-point line. So that's when we have to be more poised and shot fake, drive, trust the pass. Only 17 assists tonight, so low assist game for us. Then that's really about us being able to get on the floor, be poised, trust, shot fake, drive, kick. I didn't think we did enough of that.
And Z still ended up 20 and 10, but it took him a while to kind of get going. What did you see that they were doing against him defensively?
Well, they pressed up into him, and they had their bigs just sitting behind, waiting at the rim for him, and that creates some problems at times. That's another area where you see that we have to be able to take advantage with the pass. If they're going to step up like that, you can hit our bigs, you can hit our guards in the corners. Same thing now, the dominoes are falling because we have them scrambling. We allowed them too many times to stagnate our offense.
Just on that note, I know all teams helped to a degree, but it seemed like there were definitely stretches where they parked Steven Adams in the paint.
Oh yeah.
Just ignoring some of your players. Just what work needs to happen to kind of take advantage of teams' aggressive help in those situations?
Well, we have to be able to drive the ball if they're going to help like that, and then just make the simple pass, simple play. If a big is going to step up, you got Eve, you got Carlo. They're helping off the corners, corner kick. And 17 assists is evident that they did a good job on us, but we have to be better at trusting the pass when it's 2 and 3 guys on one of our players.
And when teams are running you off the three-point line, the way the Rockets did tonight, I know you talk about putting the ball on the floor and driving with force, but at a certain point, does there have to be a level of okay, well, this one's semi-contested, should I just shoot it because that might be the best shot you get any possession?
If you have room in this quality shot, yes, absolutely, we should be taking those. But they're long, they're active defensively, and if they're running you off the line, it's okay. Go ahead and drive it, go up and finish, or kick it out. Now someone else is open.
Coach talked about it already with Trey, but how much is it a situation of them getting him in situations to not have the ball versus y'all having to force feed it to him because he's 7 of 10 in the first half, only gets 5 shots up in the second half?
Yeah, I thought they did a good job of adjusting to his 20-plus points in the first half. Brooks and Thompson and Smith and those guys were pretty much face guarding Trey wherever he was on the floor, trying to take his scoring ability away from us. So, we'll go back, watch the tape, have a practice and have an opportunity to make some adjustments.
Willie, a lot of people look at the box score watching this game, see Zion got the line 12 times. But watching this game, you could see he was visibly a lot more frustrated than that.
Yeah.
What do you tell him after games like this?
Continue to attack. We have to continue to be poised. I thought defensively, you look at the box score, 19 turnovers for them, 23 points. But then we only have 7 points in transition. That's been one of our staples offensively. So try to see where we can get some easy baskets, get the ball up the floor quickly. And at the end of the day, for all of our guys, just continue to stay with it. All right, thank you.
Thanks, the game sort of got away from you all in the third quarter. What happened there?
Just a slow start. Especially in the offensive side, he wasn't running like our sets, and also he had a couple of turnovers at the beginning. So he definitely didn't have just a slow start in general.
Specifically on the offensive end, what do you think they did to kind of slow y'all down in the second half?
To be honest, I would just say them switching everything, also going zone, also got us in trouble a little bit at the beginning. And obviously, we had to take care of the ball. So I think there was had a couple of turnovers, CJ, Zion, and as a team, you just got to do better in general. So that's the main thing.
And we talk a lot about all the bigs you've played it this year. You know, what kind of makes Şengün a unique matchup at that center position?
Man, he's a great player. I mean, obviously, he's a double-double machine. Someone can get you balls and points. So just got to do a better job defensively on him. And, yeah.
I don't think we've asked you this yet, but what's it like to play next to Kelly Olynyk, especially out there in the starting lineup?
I mean, he's great. He's a great player he has a great IQ. Someone can pass the ball, can score, and obviously helps a lot on the size and on the rebounding side as well. So it's definitely great having him on the team.
How much do you take his advice? I noticed after that very first play of the game where he tried to pass it to you underneath the rim, I think it went out of bounds. He said some things to you over there on the sidelines.
Oh yeah, he definitely told me I was open. I didn't know I was open either, so he just told me I was open. Just go look for it, look for the ball, and he always sure gave me advice whenever you have a timeout or whenever you have exchanging some words. So he's a great guy.
Just defensively, how has your role changed any playing next to him? Does it allow you to, I guess, run a little more or play closer to the basket? And just what adjustments have you had to make on that end?
I would say help more defensively, not necessarily on the block side, but just having size definitely helps a lot. I can go up. I know someone can get the rebound if I'm not there, or I know Zion can go get it. So just be able to help my team on the defensive side is the main thing.
And to your point, you guys have gone from the 30th ranked defensive rebounding team, and then since All-Star break, you guys have been 13th. Just how much has happened that size?
I mean, a lot. Like I was saying, sometimes I'm not going to block a shot, but just my presence, trying to stop the ball, stunt, and then go back to my man. I mean, there's a lot of things that definitely helps, and obviously as a team, we're doing a better job of locking in defensively. You kind of seen at the beginning of the game, but obviously you got to do it for 4 quarters, not only for 1 quarter or 2 quarters. So, yeah.
You've also now played way more games than you did in college, way more minutes than you did in college. You've surpassed that amount. Just how has the season's grind been for you, and what's what are some steps you're taking to kind of prepare your body for playing as much as you have this time?
I realize that recovery is the main thing. Just take care of your body, and just come in to the gym each and every day. Just work on your activation, stretch, drink a lot of water. This type of stuff. If you help me, I mean, I got advice from guys like CJ who've been in the league for a long time, so it definitely helps.
And you've been seeing it a lot since he's been back, but when teams are sending multiple bigs and him, and kind of leaving you on the baseline, what's kind of key for you to be effective in those situations where they're not able to just leave you by yourself?
I mean, just working on that float game, the floater, and obviously the pinning for the guy in the corner, and just trying to relocate depending on where he's going, and try to get some offensive rebound if he's taking the shots. Just to find something to do is the main thing. But obviously, like I was saying, work on the floater. That's what I try to do a little bit more. So yeah.
And you were on a team that made the national tournament last year at Baylor. Well, is there any advice you could give to some young players that are in that tournament this year, how they could succeed?
Well, I hope Baylor gets in first, and I mean, it's a great experience. Obviously, I wanted to go farther, but just enjoy it. It goes fast. It goes by fast. I always think about it. I'm like, man, I wish I could go back and then do this, do that. I always watch this type of game, so that's the main thing for me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Trey, the game got away from you all in the third quarter. What do you think just kind of happened there?
Came out flat, stopped moving the ball, and didn't get stops. That's really what it boiled down to.
And Coach talked about how they clearly, came out of halftime really focused on, keeping the ball away from you. What did you kind of see the adjustments they made to you coming out of halftime?
I mean, they were a little closer, but I'll just say we're just a little closer. But I still feel like it shouldn't dictate what we do offensively.
And I guess what did you kind of see overall as the biggest issue that resulted in y'all slowing down so much offensively in the second half?
I just didn't move the ball. Didn't have any pace or offense, and they let them clog the paint and stagnate our offense.
I guess since the last few weeks or so, Coach and I guess the team has been staggering yours and Zion's minutes in the middle of the games, giving you an opportunity to be a little bit of a focal point. Just in those situations where you are a focal point, like what are you hoping to accomplish, and like I guess what is your approach in those kind of minutes?
Obviously be aggressive, but still make the right play. If two people are on the ball, when I have the ball, try to find the next person. If it's just single coverage, then be aggressive, try to score. It's pretty simple for me, in my mindset.
And as you're getting more of these on-ball reps and playing ball screen actions more, just what has been your experience, just kind of learning how to read the defense and just seeing where the help and stuff comes from?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just seeing the whole floor and not predetermining anything, and just using what just trying to move chess pieces on the floor and get guys a spot so you can anticipate what's coming and just react off of that, just play off instinct.
Trey, what can you do when Zion's struggling, and particularly we know why sometimes, right? Thinks he gets to the line enough. A lot of people do, I'm saying, but when you look at the game itself, he's visibly frustrated because he may not think he's getting enough calls. But what can you do to keep the offense from stagnating at times like that?
That's on all of us. We just gotta talk as a group, see what's going on, and just play and take what the game is giving us. If they're not calling a lot right now, we can't rely on them to call fouls for us. We gotta do other things and try to create offense in different ways.
So Trey, no loss is ever easy, and as a young player in the league, how do losses like this kind of help you grow as a player and kind of with chemistry with the other guys?
Just learning experiences. Each game is different and bring on different challenges and stuff. And you start off good first half, and then you come out third quarter, and basically that's where the game was lost. It was 33-15 and third quarter, and after that it's hard to continue to fight back and get back momentum when you come out so flat. So I think the biggest thing is just figuring out ways to come out and start better third quarters.
You kind of came out hot in this game. I know 11 points in the first half of the first quarter. How do you when you get a hot start like that, how do you try to keep going with it?
The biggest thing is making the right play, but just continue to stay aggressive. Just do things I'm told to do. Really, just try to keep playing aggressive and do what I'm supposed to do.